Hi, Chantal here. Happy New Year. I am coming on today to share another message that I think is really important for all of us to consider going into this new year. I think there's a lot of misconception around the idea of being positive, and I just want to clarify that everything is relevant to a certain extent, and being positive is absolutely relevant and absolutely necessary, and I practice it myself. However, we need to consider um, emptying the cup before you fill it out with something else. So if you're noticing that you're working really, really hard at trying to stay positive, stay afloat of your negative depression or feelings, it might be because you didn't weed your garden before you started planting the seed. So it's all fine to be positive, but it's kind of like putting Febreze on top of a pile of shit. I'm sorry for my expression, but it's really important for us to do the work of releasing, clearing the energy that's there before trying to cover it up or replace it with something else. It's kind of like trying to bring the sun out on a rainy day. Like you're going to have to wait for the clouds to be out of the way, and then the sun is naturally there. Like happiness and love is our default setting. If it's not showing, it's because there's something getting in the way of the light. The light is always constant. It's the shadows that are what's getting in the way of the light. And so what's really, really important is for us to do the clearing work. And that's a whole other video. But there's many, many ways to clear our energy. We can definitely just meditate. One thing's for sure is that you're going to have to feel your way through. You're going to have to be connected with those feelings, acknowledge them, be your own parent, and a lot of self-love, self-healing, shadow work. You can pray, you can ask for guidance from your spirit guides, you can do trauma healing work, you can do some work with me. That's what I also do as well with clients. But we have to make sure not to work against our system. So if our system is stuck somewhere in trauma, it's kind of like if you got into a car accident and you're stuck in the ditch, you can't just get back on track. You got to get yourself out of the ditch before you start figuring out which direction you're moving forward in. And so we have to do the healing work, the releasing work, the acknowledgement. All feelings have to be felt, have to be seen, acknowledged, loved, and accepted and released before we start just covering it up and trying to work against it. It's kind of like pressing on the gas and the brake at the same time. It's just draining the system. So stop working against your system. Stop working so hard to be positive and just more do the healing and releasing work. And you're going to see that positivity and love and joy is actually going to naturally flow through you. And so if you're noticing that all your efforts are in vain, maybe it's because there's something else that needs to happen before the positive growth and blossoming takes place. So that's my message for today. If you want to do some work with me, please reach out. Let me know. I'm happy to help you release some of these dark energies that might be getting in the way of your personal growth. And that being said, I'm also planning on starting a YouTube channel for this new year, new project. So I invite you, if you're interested, to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to put a link with this post, and not sure how to do this yet, so bear with me, but I'm just going to hopefully come more regularly and share these little messages. And if there's any topics that you're interested in, let me know. I'd be happy to share it with you and hope to see you there. Happy New Year to all of you, and I'm wishing much love, joy, and flow to all of you. Many blessings.